Okay. Look, all right. So about last night, I was just tired as hell last night. I went on YouTube and I saw this little video. Right, it was this video called seven signs, that a woman is like secretly judging you and stuff like that, right? Or seven red flags, like to kind of look for, or seven flags, or seven red flags that a woman would do towards you type joint. You know what I'm saying?
Is following or interacting with Instagram models. Now, I've covered this one before, so this won't be a surprise to a lot of you. But again, from a woman's perspective here, which is why many of you come to my channel, this is such a bad look. And yes, women are judging you for it. Following a ton of these accounts, liking their posts, leaving comments, all for a woman who doesn't even acknowledge your existence. This can be a major red flag to women and can say more about you than you might realize. It can signal to a woman that you're thirsty and desperate, you lack sexual discipline, you might have a wandering eye or be more likely to cheat if she were to enter a relationship with you, you lack self-awareness, you lack emotional intelligence. I just personally don't think that there's any point in following a ton of accounts like this. It doesn't do anything positive for you and just makes you look bad. It is honestly embarrassing, if I can be so blunt with you. Again, I don't say this to be mean or because I'm the only woman who thinks this. I have seen hundreds, if not thousands, of videos online of women talking about if they go to a man's Instagram and they go to see who he's following and he's following a ton of accounts like this, they will just abort mission altogether or view it as a major ick and a major red flag. Again, even if you don't necessarily realize it, it can signal far more than you may realize. The people you surround yourself with, the content you consume, the people that you follow can say a lot about you, whether you like it or not.
So anyway, like I said, I'm just on YouTube tired as hell. I just saw this, into my recommended for some reason, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch this and then go to sleep. So the seventh flag was that women secretly judge you for your follower accounts, your follower account, or who you're following. Like, let's say we're following a bunch of like Instagram models or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They'll judge you for that before you even get to know the actual person. Now, what is the point of me making this video today? It's because I can't believe this is actually a real thing that certain women out there will actually judge a man for who he's following before he actually gets to know him, right? And to me, that's a red flag itself because you're judging somebody before you even really get to know them. And I try to think about like, yo, is this a real life thing that people actually do? I didn't know that this was in like an actual thing with a whole bunch of people out here where we're judging somebody before we get to know them based off their following or who they're following. Single man, single, single man that has no responsibility to no woman yet. And you're gonna judge him by who he's following, either it be Instagram models or whatever, right? Which is funny though too. It's just hella funny because we all know that females be doing the same thing too in the low, following all these different K-pop dudes, all these different little models and all these little hot boys. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. You know what I'm saying? The same situation. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't understand why we're judging somebody based off their Instagram follow kind of who they're following. Now that's just really weird though, in my personal opinion. And it just shows that why is the woman concerned about who that person's following that's not even real in his life? You know what I'm saying? Like why are women worried about somebody that this man does not know, but he's just following just to see, but he doesn't know in real life that you never probably talk to in real life. It shows that you have a lack of self-esteem because you should be worried or you should help him focus on something that's real in front of him instead of focusing on something that's not real. And I'm seeing, comment section that women are agreeing with this, like, oh, I can't follow a man who's following too many Instagram models and all that stuff. It shows that he has a lustful mind. What's lustful about liking the feminine features of a woman? If you're single man, single. Because remember back in the day, a bunch of boys and men used to have posters on their wall of models before the internet happened. So this has always been a thing. But this is for a single man that doesn't know no woman yet. Now I understand if y'all get into it or if y'all actually twist the rope, or twist the knot, then if you talk to him about this, be like, hey, I don't like how you following these girls on here. And if he doesn't do it still, yes, then I understand. But you're gonna judge him before you even get to understand the person that you're trying to maybe get at. So that's a red flag in my personal opinion. And this is just so weird. Like, what happened? Like, in this day and age, things are just weird, and that makes no sense. I didn't know that was a thing because honestly, what man is gonna judge a woman based on who he's following? Like if he does judge, he's a feminine ass dude, a weak dude. Because ain't no man gonna focus on something that's not real. People that don't follow him back, but he's just following them. Because most of these accounts are damn near verified. And if you think that if any woman out there could meet a man or someone who doesn't follow certain models and stuff on their Instagram and Facebook, if you don't think he's not looking at porn in his meantime, then you could be wrong. That's what I'm saying. So why judge somebody who's following someone on their on their Instagram account, their IG account, their Twitter account, or like whatever it is? Why are we judging people based off of this? That don't even make sense. It don't. And it shows that you're very judgmental when you're a red flag yourself, pretty much. I swear on everything. I'm just surprised it's like an actual thing that people are doing to be like, oh, he's a red flag 'cause he follows this one model, or he follows on freaking what's her name, Violet Myers on Instagram and Twitter. So I don't know her, and like I said, motherfucker is single. So what else do you expect? Especially with the girls with the whole, oh, this guy's my crush, he's my crush, man crush Monday, if they're still doing that still, I don't know. But females always post about their crush and all that stuff, but I guess if a man does it, he gets scrutinized. Or if he's following a freaking Instagram model, he gets scrutinized. And I understand this is kind of ironic because I made a video based on how I hate OnlyFans culture. But at the same time, though, now I'm making a video on how people are judging dudes for following these OnlyFans cultures. I know it's very ironic, but I didn't think that was the actual thing that we're judging people based off of this, and we're cutting them off based off of this. Like you could have missed out, maybe, maybe not, but we're judging people before you actually get to know them is insane. It's insane, which is why all these females go lesbian so much because they judge a man off of some stupid stuff that makes no sense. That don't make no single bit of sense. Just like how a female would turn lesbian to date a female that looks like a freaking dude. That don't even make any sense. That look like a dyke ass dude. A dyke. So shit's just confusing. And it makes no sense on a low key. Um I don't know what to say about that. It's just I didn't know that was even possible, a real life thing that people actually do in real life that we judging off of a following account. Because even if you think about this though, on low key though, right? All of the famous people on Instagram, all the famous people like that, all every type of celebrity out there, they'll follow the same accounts that this guy they're trying to know is also following too. They're following the same accounts too. They will, because some of them are verified and some of them do business that way. If you don't think some of these celebrities are not out here calling up these chicks, yeah, and following them, yeah, that's how it goes. Like Zion Williamson and freaking Mariah Mills. You would never expect that at all. I didn't. Shit, Zion? No. If you don't think none of these these movie stars ain't following some of these people, man. If you got that blue check, they're gonna hit up people. They even got the freak. Yeah, and they're the freakiest people of all time, man. All these celebrities, all these OnlyFans, IG models, they get hit up by these high level people, the people that or the woman that y'all praise and say that, oh, this is my crush. I'm a K-pop star. If you don't think the K-pop stars not hitting up some of the Korean models, nigga, come on, man. Y'all lying to me. Or maybe yeah, man, come on now. Or yeah, come on, man. That don't even make no gosh thing sense. So women, at the end of the day, stop focusing on something that's not real. Unless you actually, tie the knot with the man. Then you can talk to them about that. Because that's kind of, there's boundaries. So it's something that you don't like. And you don't like something inside any type of relationship, speak on it. Because it goes both ways. That respect and that honesty. But don't judge somebody before you can get to know them based off just a simple thing of following account or who he's following wing, not the followers. I'll be more concerned about the followers probably because he knows that's a little more real, people that he knows in real life. But the following, like for real, because I'm gonna stop talking to him because he follows over 9,000 people. What's that do with anything? That don't even make sense. So yeah, that's just weird. I think you're very insecure and have very low self esteem if you do that. And you need to look yourself in the mirror because ain't no real boss lady gonna focus on some chick that's not even real in his vision or in his tunnel vision. You're in his tunnel vision. Make sure that you're real to him. So I don't know. Things are just confusing nowadays, as it always is. But I don't know. That's just me at the end of the day. And to me, that's just facts right there, straight up. So pretty much the whole point of what I was trying to say earlier is that for all the ladies out there, don't judge a man based on who he's following and the profiles he's following before you actually get to know him. If you think he's a good person, you shouldn't give up on him because of who he's following, because he probably don't even know those people. Because even if you meet the right man who, oh, girl, he's perfect, you know what I'm saying? You don't follow nobody, you know what I'm saying, that's explicit. He's very sexual. This one, how you know that? He could be watching porn in his spare time, especially if he's single. That's all I'm saying. So judging somebody before you even get to know him, especially if you think he's a good person, if you think he's a good person, then why do that? That's just toxic, and it's like a red flag. It makes no sense. So honestly, look, I know most weird things between man and woman come from the women mostly at most of the times, but at the same time though, this is one part where you just can't make it too complicated. You know what I'm saying? I know women love the friend zone and have all these rules and stuff, but this is the one of the rules that literally make no sense. You're gonna judge somebody based off of who they're following that they don't know in real life because he likes the way how a woman looks. But he's not you though. So you shouldn't have to worry about it because he's not you. Or those people are not you. Show him what's real. Show him that you're special in his eyes. And all them little distractions, you probably when you still being, man, you ain't gonna focus on that because that's something he can't touch. You something that he can touch, he can see with his own eyes. And that's just real. And to me, that's just facts right there.